Hello. Welcome back. I am here reading. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Lotus Scope. I am back with another reading. As you see the thumbnail, you see the title, you know today I'm going to be doing a reading on Kristi Noem being fired and if Pam Bondi is on her way out the door. If you all don't know, if you've been avoiding the news, if you've just been keeping your head in the sand because you never see it, or if I am your source of news. I'm sorry, I ate a banana pudding and the pudding got lodged there. So again, if I am the source of your news, let me update you. Kristi Noem was fired earlier this week, or I should say dismissed. I guess some people would say promoted from the leader of Homeland Security, and she is supposed to be over something else. I don't know, something else that Trump says she's supposed to be over that he's implementing or creating here. And this was live during a hearing she was doing in regards to kind of like, I guess, the mishandling she's been doing as Homeland Security leadership. And, people are like, okay, this isn't looking good for Pam Bondi, who I believe there has been some articles of impeachment drafted for her because of her mishandling of the Epstein files. So people are wondering if Pam Bondi is going to be next, if Trump is going to remove her as well, following, some of the heat that the women have been drawing lately, on top of the heat he has kept on high the entire time he has been in office, especially following the attacks he has started in Iran. So I'm going to get into this reading and see what's coming out of this. But before I do want to provide a basis, an understanding for all of us, the commitment here, to know that I want you to think of me as a spiritual translator. If if I'm your introduction to tarot, I don't want you to come in here thinking, oh, you're going to be able to tell me any and everything. You're going to be able to tell me the coat of paint on my walls right now just from reading the cards. That's not how I read cards, I guess, unless it's something you wanted me to do, oddly enough. But I try to receive messages and meanings, and sometimes I may misinterpret them or mistranslate what I'm receiving. So there leaves room for error. On top of it just being a thing of like, hey, we all have human, will, and you could make choices and do what you want. Things are always forever changing. I'm sorry, ooh, that pudding. But things are always changing and evolving. But I try my best to give you the messages and meanings that I'm receiving, and I try to, explain that to you all. But in the case of that, because people are very litigious and people are just looking for a reason sometimes, I do have to say that all statements made are alleged for entertainment purposes only. Despite my best intentions of trying to just deliver an understanding so we all could kind of be in the know, trying to differentiate when I'm channeling or what I'm getting from the cards or what's been stated in the news that we all know, certain facts and things like that, are giving my own opinion. I try to clarify ahead of time, but in case I don't, again, all statements made are alleged for entertainment purposes only, okay? This is just my opinion. This is my commentary. This is not facts. Okay. I am just somebody on the internet using tarot, trying to find meaning on what's been going on in the world, because it's in ruins. So with all that being said, with us having this mutual understanding, I will proceed forward with this reading and we'll get right into the juicy bits. So again, for those of you who didn't know, Kristi Noem is the leader of Homeland Security. She has been put in place. I don't know if she advocated for herself to be on it or not. But the big thing, a lot of people are saying the reason why she has been removed from her leadership position of Homeland Security, not only because Trump didn't like that she was having apparently some affair with someone that is also in her employment, but because apparently she said, maybe she lied, we don't know, stating that Trump backed her and said it was okay for her to shoot. I believe it was some kind of commercial, and she spent like billions of dollars on it in order to do this commercial. And that's been one of the critiques that has been launched against Kristi Noem of like, you are so busy trying to glamorize your position. You're too busy trying to market yourself in Homeland Security and its new purpose, especially with a lot of the bad press that ICE has received, that you are exacerbating the very reason why people is like very upset with ICE and, you know, have launched all of these protests against them, because you're perp walking people or just arresting people without any probable cause and costing money, and people are getting hurt and deleted and all this other stuff just because you want to make a video look good. You want to do TikTok clips and stuff like that. And so a lot of people are saying that's the real reason why she's fired. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna see what I get off these cards. Because, you know, I would think that's the name of the game of being part of the Republican Party at this point, under Trump's regime. You know, I feel like that's par for the course. But maybe I'm wrong. We're going to see. Oh, God, that is a lot. Hold on. And I'm going to note all of this. Ooh. So, I'm going to feel like this is the order it went. So first things first, I do have the world card in reverse. The world has seen it. The world don't like it. We don't want to take it back. This is that Nine of Wands here. This is literally me thinking of, you know, again, the perp walks. This is how can I say it? The security, the police force, the safety, the abuse of its power is not looking good, especially in this particular deck, because the Nine of Wands, I believe, is somebody being wrongfully accused. They was trying to escape, and, you know, here they are being held in front of court. This Seven of Swords here, this underhanded is sneakery. Magician here. I mentioned this before, I believe, when I did a reading on ICE. I forget the name of it, but I'll link it in the iCard, you know, up here at the top. In regards to like, they are trying to find a way to rebrand, how to market ICE to make it cool, to make people more accepting of it. They feel like it's just a marketability issue when it comes to ICE and Homeland Security, and they're trying to figure out a way to kind of like rework that. Hold on, I'm having the same issue here again. Feels like my camera goes out of whack sometimes, like it just starts blurring. The other card I'm getting here is the Six of Swords. Yeah, people are ready to kind of like leave this behind. This is an issue. It's a problem. It's a thorn in our side. How can we fix it? Fix it, Jesus. It's literally like what I heard in my head. Then we have the Missionary of Swords. Again, that's the communication of it all. It, to me, this with the Missionary of Swords here is giving, how can, especially with this like outlaw messaging, it's like, how can we make, are they trying to kind of like rebrand ISIS like the outlaws, the new age outlaws, the what do they call it? The it's not digital outlaws, but maybe they're trying to figure out a way to make it seem cool, cowboyish, old country, old country. Okay, but anyways, with the missionary of swords, to me, it's more so going along those lines of like communication and digital creation aspects of things here. And then I have the two of coins here. What's the budget and how can we do this? I think I did also mention in that video that there was going to be some hits against ICE, or at least Homeland Security, or the security budget itself, where Congress or whatever was going to try to vote or request for money to be reallocated properly in ICE, or like for training or something like that. But let's reshuffle these and see, because that was a lot here. Shit, I forgot what I was originally asking. It was so much. Okay, why was Kristi Noem remove her leadership position at Homeland Security? Okay, I think that's 3 cards. Yep. So we do have the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, they're just dissatisfied. He's just dissatisfied with how it's been going. It hasn't been turning out right. It doesn't look good. You don't make it look good. You haven't turned this ship around. I tried to give you a chance. This isn't happening fast enough. It's detracting from a lot of other things that I have in the works. I thought you was a person to do it, and you're not. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Pioneer of Cups. People are not in love. People are not liking it. This is literally what I ran my campaign on. Okay, now this I feel like I'm channeling. Okay, allegedly. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes only. To me, with this Pioneer of Cups, I feel like this is along the lines of like, hey, people don't love I keep getting ready to say, is it DHS, Department of Homeland Security? I don't know. I'm gonna say DHS or Homeland Security interchangeably here, but that's what I mean. It's like, people are not in love with DHS. You haven't made people fall in love with DHS. I thought you was gonna make this work. You seem like a nice figure, a nice face. You're a woman. People would probably treat it more delicately. Be more caring, probably resonate with that. But for whatever reason, this hasn't worked. So guess what? I'm going to try a man. I'm going to try the good old patriarchy, strong protector male over, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and see what goes from there. Let's see if he can turn this ship around, is what I'm getting. The Nine of Wands, again, I'm not surprised this is coming up again. This is like, okay, you haven't. It's kind of like, yeah, we know we're taking shortcuts, but you're not making the shortcuts look good. You're not making the system breaking that we are doing. You're not making it look like it's necessary. Like, again, it's like that branding, that marketing, the messaging around this. You haven't made it work. You're too busy doing something else. You're not making this look good. That World card coming up in reverse here again. I think this is also on top of a lot of things that we have seen transpire globally on the world stage. Again, the Middle East is essentially, yeah, my candle flickered. My candle hasn't flickered this entire time. That's interesting. Literally, the Middle East is like ablaze. People feel like this is going to be the step into World War III. People are afraid about that. And then on top of like, here's something else I'm getting. The fights that we are waging abroad, we can't also be waging at home internally. Like, we need to get some things together. Ooh, you have marked us with a scarlet letter. Ooh, people are not liking it. Ooh, Pioneer of Coins. How are you spending? Oh, was it also because of how she was spending money? Maybe she wasn't allocating money properly? Or maybe he felt like she wasn't spending it on the right things for DHS? Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, it's not that deep of a thing. It's not, he's just like, yep, nope, this didn't turn around fast enough. You're bringing too much heat. Next person. Let's try them on for size. feel like there's a lot that's wanting to come through, and I'm like just blocking it out at this point because I can't take it. I can't handle it right now. Yields. We have, see, I'm not patient. I needed this turned around as like yesteryear. It's not happening. Yes, I needed you to create miracles. This is the Firefly wonder. You are not creating the miracle that you said you promised. What's happening? Look, messaging. Didn't I say it's something about the messaging? Figure it the fuck out. The underlying thing here, ancestry, family. To me, in this instance, this is uniting the country, getting them, on board, getting or at least the party, or enough people behind the emotional buy-in, the purpose, the reasoning, the refocus, the rebrand that we're trying to do here. It's kind of like, yeah, what's the emotional buy-in? What is the real reason why we're doing this? You haven't focused in on that and changed it. We also have mirror reflecting. Okay. Again, to me, this feels like, hey, go back to the drawing board. What's some of the messaging or the things you heard people say that we aren't encapsulating now when it comes to this marketing strategy that we're trying to do for DHS? Not relationships. I mean, this could be hinting to the wink wink relationships, relationship that Kristi Noem has been rumored to be in with one of her staffs. Well, he's not actually I don't think he's actually on the payroll, but whatever. I don't even remember the gentleman's name, but or this could just be, again, the relationship that we are trying to build with the American people, our base, our followers, those who are on the fence. We haven't got them to love us yet. You haven't done your job. Plain and simple. You may be the head. I may have elected you as the head and the leader of DHS, but your real job was helping with the rebrand. You were supposed to be the marketing genius behind the new DHS that I have been trying to launch. Okay. Let's look into whether Pam Bondi is next. Let's see what's coming up for the future for Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi. Because, she's a little something else, too. I believe she's the U.S. Attorney General. This wants to come out. The star. The attention, the spotlight is on her. What is these three that flipped out? Four. I have the three of coins, some kind of collaboration of some sorts. We also have the strength card. I think he's worried about her, whether she's able to pull it out or pull this off or convince people. I think he is kind of watching to see how she is performing right now. It may be only a matter of time. We do have the sun. It isn't favorable right now for Pam Bondi. And then we also do have the Nine of Cups. Wishes are not being granted. He said, I gave you a particular set of things, deliverables that I wanted you to do. And right now it seems like you ladies are falling short of the deliverables that you promised me you were going to be able to complete for me when I put you in the positions of power that I put you in. Allegedly. What is this? Six of Cups. Something from the past. Four of Swords. Needing to take a beat, rest on something. The Star, the Four of Swords. Is he wanting her to find something else to take? This feels like a distraction of some sorts. Like, I need you to find something else for people to be obsessed with or to look at. Or maybe this is more so along the lines of this is what her tactic is at this point, of like maybe she's changed focus to global matters and handling that. What's the underlying cards here? We do have the Pioneer of Swords. Notice that somebody's going on an adventure. I don't know if you can see that there, that it's like Mayan stones, artifacts in the back. Okay, why do I keep... And it's not surprising. I'm getting like... what would you call it? Oregon Trail kind of energy. Like, remember I was just saying earlier with Kristi Noem and the messaging that they're trying to use for ICE. I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't already, if they are trying to kind of repurpose this into kind of like old American Western expansion, what they call it, what do they call it, the American dream thing, where it's kind of like the land rights. Oh my God, my history teacher would be mad at me right now because I can't. I'm forgetting it. This is what happens when I'm reading late at night. It's like American expansion, discovery. Oh shit, it was right there. I almost had it. Destiny. Oh shit, it's like American Destiny. Something. Okay, I gotta type this up. I feel like it's something is right there at the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Manifest Destiny. Is that what it was? I think that's what it is. Yes. The expansionist belief in the 19th century United States that American settlers were destined to expand westward across North America. And I feel like, yes, it's like they're trying to repurpose and find a way to get back to this whole manifest destiny bullcrap. That's what's coming up for me. Yes. Oh my God. I knew it was going to get there eventually. I was struggling. Okay, and then I have, look, yep, Death. And then King of Coins. Energy purpose. Death, I'm literally hearing like out with the old, in with the new. Is it a new form of capitalism? I feel like that's a little too up in the air. Okay. Yep, that's what we're looking at, folks. We're looking at 19th century manifest destiny settler beliefs coming up here. I don't know why that's coming through in this reading, but there there we have it. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Look, yeah, that's an opportunity coming up here for Miss Pam Bondi. We also have angel numbers confirmation, lightning disruption, mountains, obstacles. Yeah, anchor stability. I'm getting that she is trying to change tactics and quick because I feel like she also feel like she's in the hot seat. She also knows the attention is on her. She also knows that maybe she hasn't handled things properly according to the American people. But more than anything, she feels like she knows there is a bit of a upset there between her and Trump. Almost like he's like the avoidant parent right now. Like I like the disappointed parent kind of energy. Like, this is my boss. Yeah, I answer to the American people, but at the end of the day, I really answer to my boss. And if he is not satisfied and happy with what I have delivered, I am in deep trouble. is what I'm getting here. So I think you're going to see her pivot. If she isn't focusing or going to focus on some like legality or something like that, or some messaging or marketing around like global affairs or events in order to get away from how bad the Epstein files has been handled with the Trump administration, I think they're just kind of like going to completely tank it and try to jump ship and swirl things around here. Or she's next on the chopping block, or she's next because she delivered something from the past too. It's like so much want to come through. I feel like my body about to shut down. It's okay. One thing I do want to point out, I wonder, and I don't know if she could have, but it's almost like I feel like I'm picking up on something where a certain someone would have preferred if Bondi didn't answer the court summons to address or report on the Epstein files. Like you should have made up an excuse. You should have played more hardball or something. Shouldn't have shown up. You should have gave him the energy, or you shouldn't have answered or something like that. I don't know. I feel like something like that is coming up. Somebody did not like the way she performed. Pay attention to the words that I'm using. Okay? I'm gonna pull on one last thing here. What is this manifest destiny bullcrap? Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like Oregon Trails, Trail of Tears bullshit that keeps coming up. And it's not leaving me, so I feel like I need to pull cards on it. I will say this actually did come up in reverse, but the way I flipped it over. And then we also have the 10 of coins. Oh, I'm so over this. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I mean, it kind of spells it out right here if you aren't paying attention. Notice on the 7 of coins, you have this white traveler, settler, Quaker, whatever you want to call him, and he's sitting here with some indigenous folks here trying to know their culture and things like that. And as soon as they try to exchange a piece of their culture with him, what does he do? He leaves. He flees. He doesn't want to deal with it, right? It's okay if I impose and be in your business, eat your food, know your people, know everything about you, but I don't want that imposed on me, okay? I don't want that superimposed on me. I don't want any of those exchanges here. Again, know what's going on with DHS right now. Hello. The 10 of coins. You got this guy standing on the pyramid in Egypt. What's going on right now? I'm sorry. I just don't know how else to put this shit. And then it's also, again, with the 10 of coins, this is talking about wealth. We're talking about future. It's I'm trying to buy my way into the big boys club. I am trying to hoard, essentially. And then we literally get the emperor here, holding the globe. We're to next. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Because wherever she is, we're gonna put a pin in it, and I'm gonna whisper up underneath the table that I need somebody to go boom, boom, boom on this place, because that's what I need next. Because that's it. That's it. That's all, ma'am. I don't know what else to tell you. Interesting times that we're living in. I hope y'all picking up on what I'm putting out here, what I'm putting down, because And it's sad because now I get the Three of Coins. People come together, work together. Let's get this done. Four of Wands is coming up in reverse. There is no unity. There is no peace inside this home. We also have the Fool. And notice this looks like a rich man out here in rags trying to search for something you have no business trying to search for. Go take your ass home. It's a lot of running and fleeing and scouring going on here. I feel like another message is trying to come through here, but it's about another subject, and I'm gonna wrap this up here because I'm not about to get into all of that. So I hope you all this message. I know it's all over the place, but I hope it has been delivered. The people who need to receive this message, I hope it was received. I'm sorry, it's all over the place, but I just can't. Okay. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. No, you don't want to see more readings like this because this is all over the place. I don't even like this. I don't like this myself, but I'm going to post it because some things were said that needed to be said. With that, again, I'm wishing you all a great night, day, or evening. Hold your people close. Stay in touch with your community. Remember that there's more, that we have a light than we have that is different of each other. Try to see the humanity in people who try to see the humanity in you. Treat others with kindness and with empathy. And yeah, I will see you all in the next reading. Bye.